Driving on the left side of the road might seem like a quirky choice, but it actually has deep historical roots. Picture this: medieval knights, clad in armor, riding their horses. Most knights were right-handed, which meant they needed to keep their right hand free for combat. By riding on the left, they could easily draw their swords against an opponent without risking a clash with fellow riders. It was all about practicality and safety. Fast forward to the year 1300. The Pope, in a bid to keep the peace among pilgrims, decreed that everyone should stick to the left side of the road. This wasn't just a random suggestion. It became a tradition that many followed. As horse-drawn carriages became more common in the 18th century, this left side driving continued. Drivers would sit on the right side of the carriage, allowing them to wield their whips without accidentally hitting their passengers. It was a clever adaptation to the needs of the time. Then came Napoleon Bonaparte, a left-handed leader with a penchant for change. He had little patience for traditions tied to the church and monarchy. So, when he conquered various European nations, he imposed right-side driving on them. This was his way of asserting control and breaking away from the old ways. Countries that fell under his influence switched to driving on the right, while Britain, never conquered by Napoleon, proudly maintained its left-side tradition. This left-side driving didn't just stay in Britain. It spread through the British Empire to places like Australia and India. Interestingly, Japan also adopted left-side driving, influenced by the British during the Meiji Restoration. They wanted to modernize and saw the benefits of following Britain's lead. Today, about 70% of the world drives on the right side of the road, but there are still those who stick to the left. Countries like the UK, Thailand, and Australia continue this historical practice. So, the next time you find yourself stuck in traffic, take a moment to appreciate the quirky history behind why some countries drive on the left. It's a fascinating blend of practicality, tradition, and a little bit of Napoleon's ego that shaped our roads today.